I just realized that I forgot to show the test vehicle before I stopped recording and uploaded devlog 1. So devlog 2 is showing the test vehicle real quick before I go to bed tonight, because it's nighttime for me right now. So I'm going to show it real quick, because the Lambo is not used for testing. The Lambo is only like partially used for testing. It's used for like messing around with for testing scenarios, but this vehicle is better for testing different scenarios like the tire interactions, like how the tires do that and such, or like how the vehicle handles massive bumps in its path, or how it handles ramps, stuff like that. Or how it handles being flipped upside down in very specific situations. And that bug earlier where you would get stuck on a corner, like where you could get stuck like I don't know if I can do it in this map, but where you could get stuck like sideways kinda. Let me actually create something real quick to test that. See if it actually worked. But yeah, I fixed that bug that was seen earlier. So I'll place that like this. I'll try to make it like the same height as the car. Hopefully that worked. But that bug where you could get the car kind of stuck in a way where you can't get it unstuck. Like this, I can't really get it unstuck, right? Fixed. Now the system that turns the vehicle right side up properly works. Exactly how it's intended. It looked a bit funny, but I mean that's exactly how it is intended. And you can like fling off like this and bounce off, and you can like drive up walls and such. And I mean gravity works on the game object. I mean, if you're on this wall, gravity will pull you down. It's just that if you're driving, gravity can pull you down less because I did not change anything, and that's just how it works. And this car is very good for testing like different functions and showing off the suspension better than the Lambo is. And those yellow lines, that is the raycast, because this doesn't use any it doesn't use any like springs or like really anything that's built into Unity. It's all coded from scratch. And yeah, stuff like that. And if you set the there's a funny glitch where if you set the spring strength too high, it it makes jumping really really overly powerful, and stuff like that. It's pretty interesting. But if the spring strength is set too high, the um the wheels will act completely solid and it will be very aggressive. Like that interaction that's occurring right then and there, that would not be that interaction between the speed bump and the vehicle, that would be instant rather than like all springy and bouncy and such. Or this, it would be like, these stairs, it'd be like driving up a brick wall like that. Oh yeah, and that's also kind of a glitch where if the rays, if they just barely hit the surface, it like moves the car to be like kind of parallel to that surface. I think I have a good example of that. But actually, it's not necessarily a glitch per se, but it's an interesting interaction that is not very like realistic. It works either way, but it wasn't initially intended to be like that. If you set it to near 25 like that and put it a bit closer to that wall so that the wheels are interacting with it, and then you unpause physics, you see that it like kind of went in the middle of that. It like I don't know. But there's some interesting interactions with it. And if you don't have the ray casts, because it shoots out rays, and if you don't have the objects upon which these rays are shot out covered properly, it will cause it so that if the player manages to like hit hit that object, hit that ray, get really close to it, it will fling the car. So you have to have this covered by the car body and have a really small collider around it. But honestly, with good car design, unlike what this vehicle is, that would be pretty well avoided. And with good level design, it would be very difficult to flip the vehicle over as well. That system, actually, I could probably adapt it to to be I could probably adapt the system to probably work if you like go out of bounds, but I mean, when I add racing and get the car physics finalized, it'll definitely do that.